Greetings, dear participant. Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you. Participant, it gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all for day 2 of Equinox, the event 9/11. I wish you all. So I wish you all the very best for this event 11/9. May the best team win. Over to the judges.
Okay, greetings teams. So basically what will be happening now is I'll be uh, taking the scrutinizing session of all the reports you sent yesterday. So how many teams are ready to be scrutinized?
We're ready.
I will give a speech.
Team 3, was that team 3 ready?
Team 3.
Yes.
Okay, team 3 and team 10. Okay, so
I will actually give a speech.
yeah, I mean, basically, I'll just be asking you questions and you'll have to answer it. And yeah, basically, I'll be testing the strength of your case and whether if I think it's good or not. If it's good enough to go to the trial stage, I'll be judging that right now. So when you're speaking, you'll be the only team in the meeting. I will request the other teams to leave. But I think team 3 had raised the hand first. So I think team 3, it's only fair that team 3 be allowed to go first. Team 3?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, we are ready.
Okay. I request the other teams to please leave the meeting. Okay, guys, team 4, Pavit, Paul, Arjun, Magesh, please leave the meeting.
Okay, sorry.
Team 4, 5, please leave the meeting. Team 4. To confirm, you sent one final report and one transcript, right? You guys are on mute.
Yeah. We sent one transcript and one final report.
Okay, guys. Jesus Christ, why is that team 4 guy still here?
I think it's gone.
No. Oh yeah, now he's gone. Cool. Okay, guys. So briefly, okay. So with respect to your orders, Tell me what exactly you think transpired.
Sorry.
Could you repeat?
What exactly happened? What do you think happened?
Do you
Basically,
want us
what's
to
your version of narration of the events?
do you want us to explain the whole thing from the start?
No, what you believe happened? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what we believe happened was, so we have to date back a little to Donald Trump's death. Okay. So in 2021, when Donald Trump lost the elections, he was heartbroken, and he died, as mentioned. And because of his death, a few theories were made up. So Ivanka Trump, Donald Trump's daughter, wanted to avenge her father's death. Okay, and in this, there's one more guy involved named Omar bin Laden. Who is Omar bin Laden, you ask? Omar bin Laden is the son of Osama bin Laden. And Osama and Donald Trump had connections. Why, you ask? Is Donald Trump, before his leadership, when America was under Obama, Donald Trump had terrorist connections with Osama bin Laden. Because in the Trump organization, there are 500 companies and only 250 are recognized. Okay, the others are not recognized. And we believe that Donald Trump funded Osama's terrorist organization, and they mutually benefited each other. And even we have reports that somehow Donald Trump could have been involved in 9/11 and had funded it. So when Osama bin Laden died, Obama sorry, not Obama, sorry. Donald Trump got angry and he decided to take over. So that's how he conducted the elections and he won the elections. And he decided to win it continuously. And we think Donald Trump's whole family decided to turn America into a dictatorship and win it. But as you know, he
So
lost the
this was
election.
in 2020, right? What you're
Yeah,
trying to say, it all happened after
yeah,
2020.
in 2021, Donald Trump dies and Ivanka Trump wants to avenge her father's death. Now we shift back to 2050 where all this is happening. So we believe that Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos got together. So Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos have been feuding since a long time. Okay, and so we believe Elon Musk approached Jeff Bezos and told him that if they stuck together, they could rule the world and they could make America a better place. Okay, and we have found out that Elon Musk was a Republican. He believed in Donald Trump's leadership, as he has mentioned in an interview that he was never against Trump. And also during Trump's administration, Elon Musk's businesses boomed. It benefited Tesla, and the stocks raised all because of Donald Trump, and he was for Donald Trump. And when Donald Trump died, Ivanka Trump contacted Elon Musk and planned this whole idea in his head, which has been going on for years, and it had finally come. So Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos planned out, started the same thing, and tried to fill what Donald Trump had left out after his death. That was to rule America and make it a dictatorship, and basically, in a way, colonize it and increase ammunition in the country. Basically, terrorize America. Okay, and this would also affect their businesses as it would boom, and they would collect high taxes from the people, and they were evil geniuses.
Okay,
So
okay.
what
But
happened?
more recently, can you go a little more recently? I understand this. You believe this feud had been occurring for 20, 30 years,
Okay,
but more
yeah.
recently, who do you think did it?
What we think is Elon Musk, Ivanka. So this is the mastermind behind this is Ivanka Trump, who called Elon Musk, used his funds to, and she had contacts with Omar bin Laden, as I explained, because of her dad's. So she got ammunition from Omar bin Laden, and her second wife, Jeff Bezos' second wife, who got divorced, was actually Ivanka Trump, as the only way a transaction as big as $180 billion could go through legally was through a divorce. That is alimony. So Jeff Bezos married Ivanka Trump and divorced her just so that this legal transaction of $180 billion could happen to her account. And
And basically, in one of our
Okay,
audio,
so
and basically in one of
go
our
ahead, go
audio
ahead.
replies saying Jeff Bezos is actually, if anyone approaches him, he's actually not in a position to answer questions because he's crying over his divorce. We believe that that's all a staged event, so that he doesn't need to answer any questions regarding the whole PR stunt that they staged regarding their marriage to legalize the funds in such a way that we can't point it out at them. And regarding the anonymous call at the Pentagon, we believe that it was Jeff Bezos who found out later on that Ivanka and Elon are actually working together since a long time. They approached him recently, but this has always been an elaborate plan to capture America. But also, one of the side effects of it is to destroy Jeff. So when he found that out, he gave an anonymous. He called the Pentagon anonymously and tipped them. And that's how the whole thing
Yeah,
played out.
because Elon Musk realized that the only way to destroy Jeff Bezos was to team up with him. So he teamed up with him, gave him all his trust, and in the end, his plan was to backstab Jeff Bezos and become what he is now.
Okay, cool, cool. Okay, that's regarding your story. Okay, can I just go to your interrogation transcripts for a while? You've interrogated Ivanka Trump, Musk, and Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
So, what were your findings per person? What
Okay.
exactly did you want to prove?
Okay, so for Ivanka Trump, the whole, as we found it from one of our orders, that she's in Maldives right now, right? So the fact that she's in Maldives helped us understand the fact that, and she's in Maldives just recently before the attack was supposed to happen. So we interrogated her because we suspected that she's gone to Maldives to
Into hiding.
yeah, into hiding,
Okay.
so that you can't retrace it back to her. And clearly, we like we stated already in all of our orders that we believe the CEOs and the presidents of both SpaceX and Tesla are handling all the money transactions, so that they can't be linked to the main three people, that is Jeff, Elon, and Ivanka. So we believe that she's very easily gone to Maldives, and she's getting all the men to do her work.
To do
And she
dirty work.
clearly knows that if this information of the attack were to be released, everyone's first suspect would be Elon Musk because he lost his presidential seat. That was a whole plan. So it was, even though
Okay.
she's teamed up with Elon, through our interrogation we found out that this is what.
And also, we found out that she had bought in Russian guns.
Yeah.
That we traced back to Osama bin Laden, because the only way she could get ammunition in the country. If you also notice, during Donald Trump's rule in America, there was a rise in police brutality and ammunition in schools and school shootings. This was caused he was getting ammunition and guns supplied into America and distributed by Omar bin Laden, and Ivanka Trump continued this. And the only way she could get so much ammunition for such a big attack.
Okay, cool. And then go on to Elon Musk.
Okay, so Elon Musk, we integrated him because we found him. He was one of the accused, and we integrated him just to dig deeper in him. And
Yeah. So basically, with Elon Musk, we wanted to figure out how. Obviously, he's the basic suspect, right? To the common eye, anyone would be like, okay, first was Elon Musk. So we wanted to know how deep he is into this, or is he just like someone who's collateral damage? But then we figured out that Elon Musk was with Ivanka only for the sake of his personal thing of destroying Jeff Bezos, and one of the other
Yeah,
benefits was
personal
also
vendetta.
capturing America. So Ivanka promised stuff to him which he doesn't know. So which you can see in both the transcripts. Ivanka plays it like she doesn't know Elon, but Elon plays it like he doesn't know Ivanka very clearly. But obviously,
Okay.
all the proof states that they know each other. So we wanted
Okay,
to.
cool. And Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg, mainly it was because he was very quiet. Nobody was raising an eye on him. He was accused, but because he's in so many different scandals, people don't really they assume that Mark Zuckerberg, it's another scandal he's a part of. But what dragged our eye towards him is the fact that he received $1 billion and counting from Trump Organization. So we wanted to question him regarding why $1 billion, and there was no proper explanation in the accounts of the company as to why those $1 billion were transferred. It was just put under different accounts. So, and we don't, that doesn't tally with the other.
and also we realized that till 2050, in so in these past few years, by 2030, Facebook's stocks had started going down. Facebook was becoming irrelevant, and the new Gen Zs didn't really enjoy Facebook, and it was just getting ghosted. And Facebook was now just being used for shady stuff and shady toolkits and all these. And Mark Zuckerberg, being the sociopath he is, he realized that he was becoming irrelevant in this new world, and everyone else was booming up. So
Okay.
he
Okay,
saw
cool.
this as-
And okay, so I get your point, but okay, just to conclude and wrap stuff up, out of the accused, who do you believe did it? That's one. Then, in one line, tell me why they did it, and to end it, tell me how they did it.
So we believe Ivanka Trump has masterminded all of this, and
Okay.
she did it because of the basic fact that she was upset about her father's death, and it was more of a revenge.
And also, she was going on the footsteps of her dad, because her
Yeah.
dad planned the same thing, and she wanted to. Her dad's attack on Capitol or in 2021 was an unsuccessful attack, and she wanted to do this 10 times bigger and actually make it a
In
success
2020.
plan.
And
The way
your
she
third
did,
question was?
the way she did it. So the way she did it was, she, as I said, she got together with Elon Musk, she basically used everyone she could who had the most power in America at that time, and in the end, she just wanted to rise into power. And yeah, this Jeff Bezos with Elon Musk. As Elon Musk had his own personal vendetta, so they were
Okay,
mutually
cool.
benefiting each other.
So Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Ivanka Trump did everything.
with the help
Right.
of Osama bin Laden.
Cool, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. We'll let you know in a while what happens. You can leave the meeting. All the best.
Shall I start speaking?
Is this Team 11?
It's team 10.
Okay, Team 10 spoke. Okay, Team 11 and Team 4, I'm going to have to ask you to leave again and join once this guy, Team 10 finishes. Team 10, Team 10. Team 10. Okay. Wait, this is Team 10, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, will you be able to put your camera on?
Fine, fine.
Cool.
Full team.
Yeah, I can see you do it.
Fine, man.
Total fine. Will be groups then. Multiple time. Okay, to confirm, you sent me two documents, right?
Yeah.
Send me two documents, one with your orders and
Other with the transcripts.
one with transcript. Yeah, there's a transcript. Okay. So according to you, what do you think actually happened? What's your narration of the events?
From the start.
Yeah, your theory.
Okay, so what I feel is that the masterminds behind the whole conflict was Tom and Pete, accompanied by Omar bin Laden. So that
Was
Pete
who?
and Tom.
Sorry, was who?
Okay, I'll start again. According to my observation, is that what I feel is that the masterminds behind the whole conflict was Tom and Pete, accompanied by Omar bin Laden, so that Pete and Tom could hold high position in the government. It is clear that the toolkit found was from company where Omar bin Laden was the board director, and they have been planning to bring down Elon Musk as well as Jeff Bezos from the respective positions so that Pete and Tom could be elected as a president and vice president respectively. And then after that, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos lost the war and they were stepped down from their respective posts. The vengeful minds of Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos planned on attacking the US capital with the help of Mark Zuck in order to take revenge. Mark Zuck is a close friend of Elon Musk. That is what I mentioned in the transcript. And it is very clear that Mark Zuck helped Elon Musk, and this could be confirmed through the transactions made between them. And what I personally feel is that Omar, Tom, and Pete were responsible for the war, the main cause. And Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, along with Gwen, Zachary, yeah, that's it. And they seek Mark Zuck's permission, and they planned of bringing down an attack on the US capital. And I will mention the transcript that Elon Musk, Zachary, Gwen, and Jeff Bezos would be in the same place in US during uh, as in the oath taking ceremony in US, the capital, on 29th of Feb 2050, they would be in the same place in US.
Okay. Also, with respect to the transcripts and all, I see you've asked Mark Garden, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos to ensure
Mhm.
by everybody. Zachary Kirkon, Mark Zuck. Okay, so like I know you just said it before also, but could you again conclude from what you found when you did all these investigations, at least by the interrogation, by the transcripts?
By the transcripts, I found out that Mark Zuck, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos have been working internally amongst them, and due to which Mark Zuck even had a transaction, the 2 billion thing you sent me. The transaction was going on, and then Omar bin Laden. I asked him who according to you, who do you find suspicious? He put the blame on Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, and it's after asking Elon Musk, he said it's Omar, and then after asking Jeff Bezos, he said it's Tom and Pete. So it comes back to the same point again and again. After concluding everything, it's just a vengeful matter where Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, with his subordinates, planned on taking revenge on Pete and Tom by attacking the US capital on 29th of Feb.
Okay, cool. I get your point, but like to just sum everything up once, can you just tell me one more time to like concluding thing? Who did it? Who did it? Why they did it? And how they did it?
The attack.
Yes, I mean the planning of the attack. Attack never happened, but why this they planned the attack?
The planning of the attack was basically due to take revenge.
Okay.
Because the conflict and all the commotion in the government was caused by Omar bin Laden, Tom and Pete, their officials and all. So in order to take revenge, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos planned on attacking the US capital on 29th of Feb with the help of Mark Zuck.
Okay. So cool. I get your point, and yeah, thank you, dude. Thank you. Good effort.
Okay, thanks, Rahul. Shall I leave now?
Yeah, you can leave the meeting.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, please put on your cameras.
Hi, good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon. Open both. Okay. Open in different.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Okay, so you guys sent me 2 reports, one order report and one of all the interrogation transcripts you had.
Yeah, we had sent 2 emails, by the way, in the, I mean,
So I see 4 interrogation transcripts.
yeah, that's right.
Wait. Open that one mainly. Okay, guys, tell me your exact narration of events. What do you think actually happened?
So basically, what we think is that the person behind all of this is Elon Musk, and the reasons why were given to us in the report. And judging by all the facts that we found, we strongly believe that it's Elon Musk.
Elon
Okay,
Musk.
why? Give me
Okay,
more.
yeah.
See, fine. So basically, what happened was Elon Musk had a war against Varia. All his resources were gone. His stock dived. All his share prices reduced. Okay, so he had no financial backup at all. And then when the election was started to come, he needed some point or some form of financial backup, and he was completely dried out. So what he did was he knew about Ivanka Trump, what happened in the 2016 elections, what the scam. So basically, he thought he would use that as a leverage, and that now that she's the world's richest woman, he wanted financial backup from her. And the reason why she would give it is because he knew about the secret of what he did. Pavit will continue from here. He'll give the other
Yeah,
half.
so what we're saying is she knew he had leverage upon her, so she had to do what he asked. So what he basically asked was like he couldn't directly make transactions on his own, not just because he wasn't in a financially good position. It's because it shouldn't trace back to him at any cost. So he used Ivanka Trump, somebody who nobody would have thought would do any of this, right? So when he used Ivanka Trump for this, basically what happened was he trusted his two CEOs with this information. And when he did trust his two CEOs with this information, one of them, Zachary, did not agree with this information, right? He didn't want to do something unethical. So he was basically he was threatening to expose Elon Musk when Elon Musk paid for his abductions, for him to be abducted when the FBI finally found him and
See, okay, so basically what happened was Elon Musk went to both of the CEOs. He pitched the plan to them. He told this is what is going to happen. He needs them because either way, later if they found out, he had to have them in his pockets. Okay, so when he pitched the plan, one of them accepted because he needed the cash, but the other one thought it was too much of a risk. Okay, they had an argument and he went home and he went back and he offered money. He said, "I'll give you 250 million." Okay, not him, through Ivanka Trump. But then he still didn't accept, and he had to do something to keep his mouth shut. So what he did was he abducted him.
so
Okay,
that even explains why his financial statements were completely
off
non-existent
for three
off for
weeks.
like 3 weeks. That was a
Who's
period
Zachary,
when,
sir?
Yes.
yes, Zachary's. Yeah, but Gwynne Shotwell, on the other hand, she was more than ready to take the money. So the risk was taken by Gwynne Shotwell, and she accepted the terms and conditions. So basically, what our theory is based on all the evidence that we got, and if you see, we've shown you the memorandum and all showing uh, um,
The
contacts
relations, the
between
ties between
Gwynne,
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk and Ivanka Trump, and basically like a middleman in a way. So what Elon Musk was trying to do is he couldn't by himself do his dirty job, right? So
Nobody
he would
does
send
that.
Gwynne, yeah, so he would send Gwynne Shotwell to do that. And yeah, that's
That's why.
Okay,
So
but once he finally won the elections, things didn't go as planned. It went to the SCOTUS, and where it was
okay,
overturned. So he had to resort to a very violent measure, and he forced Ivanka Trump, out of the testimony that we've gotten, he forced Ivanka Trump to buy Russian assault rifle manufacturer Kalashnikov, and buy their guns and bullets enough to
have a
have an
clash,
attack
so
on the
the
Capitol Hill.
elections become different. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. I get the gist of it, but to conclude, just tell me this: who did it? Why did they do it? And how had they planned to do it?
Okay. Elon Musk had done it. He did it so that it was his last year of presidential running.
I mean, list out the people who associated with them also in order to carry it out.
Okay. Ivanka Trump out of compulsion. Glenn Shotwell.
Okay.
Okay,
Gwynne.
and Gwen Shotwell, yeah, and Facebook. Even though Facebook, he bought majority of the shares, so it basically comes under Elon Musk itself.
Okay.
Yeah, we believe these three other people.
Okay. How did they do it? And I mean, how did they plan to do it? And why did they do it?
So we
Concluding it.
believe the why is because Elon Musk forced it out of Ivanka Trump and also gave her benefits at the same time, saying this year after he runs as president, the next year he will support her. And
Yeah, his
for
last year,
Gwynne
no.
Shotwell,
So
not only did he offer a sum of $250 million, which anybody would have taken, he also said that if he hadn't accepted, he would
ruin his life.
ruin his life and make sure that he's no longer the president of
Yeah,
SpaceX.
basically Zachary Knowles would be Gwen Shotwell if he didn't accept what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did they do it? The first way was they bought majority of the shares with Facebook. Facebook, as you know, has all the research and technology. Like Zuckerberg, when he was in the age of 19, he hacked into the Harvard. So, and Facebook is made up of different Zuckerberg. So they hacked in the electoral college, they rigged it, they changed the votes, and they won.
Okay.
And even after that didn't work, what they did was he made Ivanka Trump go to the Russian thing, got guns, and then they had a attack on the capital. So due to
the
the
attack on
tension,
the capital would also ensure that a
nullify
few of the
the
members of the electoral college would be killed. So that would automatically end up in a re-election occurring.
re-election. So he would have his chances back.
Okay, cool guys. Good effort. Thank you. We'll let you know what happens.
Okay. Thank
Guys,
you.
Thank
Jeff.
you. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Teammate, you can go after team 11.
We are team 8. Can we join? Can we start?
Team 11 came here first, so I'm sorry. Team 11 gets to go first. You can you can go after team 11.
We are team 8. So can we join after team 11?
Yeah, after team 11 you can go. But team 11 came here first, so yeah.
Fine.
Please do leave the meeting.
Good afternoon, everyone.
We team 11 here and
Guys, please unlock your cameras. Yeah, okay, teammate, could you please leave the meeting? Okay, guys, just to confirm, you sent 2 scripts, right? You have one for the, one is your
one was
The
report
orders,
and one was the
transcript.
Okay, guys, can you give me the exact narration of events? What do you think happened?
So first, according to the background story, the POTUS polls were held in 2047, and Elon Musk and
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos were elected as president and vice president. And then a war struck out between Republic of Badia and
the USA
which
lasted
lasted for
for
2
2
years.
years.
And later on, Korea and China interrupted, which led in the
Loss of
loss of
USA.
USA. After that, the public protested against Elon Musk. And then when in 2049, the POTUS polls were held again. Tom Cruise and Pete Buttigieg won the elections via court.
Okay, but what do you think happened? Like, who do you think tried to, attack the Capitol?
We think it was not one person, but 2 or 3 together.
Yeah, go on.
We suspect Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Ivanka Trump. And
Okay.
under Elon Musk, there may or may not be working by Gwyneth Shotwell and Zachary Kirkland. There is a possibility that 50% chance that they may or may not be working, but at least these 3 have more than 75% chance of planning that attack.
Okay, so what do you think they did? Like, from all the investigation and all, what did you find?
We found out that there was money wired between Ivanka Trump's Trump Foundation and Tesla company, which was the same amount. And Elon Musk has also wired money to Mark Zuckerberg around 1 billion, for probably that would have been for the social platform coverage he could have used to spread rumors, and he would have used his support. And Jeff Bezos comes in place because he is now divorced, and both him and Ivanka Trump are right now in Maldives. So he may, after getting divorced, maybe Ivanka Trump and Jeff Bezos may be in an extramarital affair. So that is the reason he might have got divorced. And for the public showing, he is still upset. But right now, him being in Maldives doesn't say that he is not in a relationship with Ivanka Trump. He definitely is in some kind of relation, maybe it romantic or not.
Okay, cool.
But
And okay, I get that's what you investigate in your report, but with respect to your interrogation transcripts, what exactly did you find?
According to the interrogation transcript, at the time of Ivanka Trump, she was in pretty much in an attitude. We asked her name. She was like, "Don't do you know what my name is?" Then we asked her her connection. Did she know that the Trump organization has wired the same amount of money which Tesla had received 3 days before 11/9? She said that she didn't have any connection with Tesla, but at the same moment she's in Maldives in the same resort as Jeff Bezos. So at that moment, we asked her that, "Do you have any relationship?" She wasn't saying no, but after some time she said, "Yes, we are in a relation, not as a romantic or professional, but there's some connection in them."
Okay. Okay, and for Elon Musk, he's the third person you interrogated, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Elon Musk was the third person we interrogated.
Yeah, what did you find there?
we found out that he is pretty much angry on everyone and will do anything to take revenge on the things that has happened to him, that he's lost his elections, and a bad reputation can affect his companies a lot within the country and in the foreign countries as well. So that is pretty much messed up for him. And to resolve that and to take revenge on anyone who's behind that, he'll pretty much go to any lengths, because he got so angry during his interrogation. Probably he smacked hands on table, and he was pretty much about to badmouth and do everything. So that is why we think Elon Musk, because he's a bad temper. And why would he not have, because of such a downfall in his professional life he's gone through.
Okay, cool. I get the points. Okay, so now to conclude, so what would you say that, I mean, what would you say, who did it? Who planned this? Why did they plan this? And how did they plan this? Just to conclude, explain each of those in like 2 sentences.
Okay. So first of all, we would like to think it is done by Elon Musk.
Okay.
It is done
But
for
who
Elon
helped
Musk.
him? Who helped him?
We think Ivanka Trump was the first person to transfer money through Jeff Bezos, as they are in a relation. And Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk are working together, as Jeff Bezos was a president during that period. So he also suffered a humiliation. So Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are working together, and Ivanka Trump is also transferring money. And Mark Zuckerberg is helping them by spreading false rumors on the online game. That's why he received $1 billion in investment from Elon Musk.
Okay, cool. And okay, that's why they did it and how they did it. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. I saw it. Good effort. We'll let you know what happens.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, can you hear us?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
You guys can block your cameras. Come on.
Can you see?
The other one. Yes, we can see you. Okay, guys. So I see you submitted two things. One's your report and one are your transcripts.
Yeah.
So before we go further, just tell me what do you think exactly happened?
Yeah, so 11/9 is basically the event in where there was an attack on the US Capitol by the Republic of Vadia, and their talks turned into a Cold War soon. And so we started our investigation by investigating on Elon Musk first. And we found out that he was found at the headquarters of paper trail of the company Facebook. And then we investigated Zachary Kirkon and found that his accounts were inactive for about 3 weeks. And third suspect was Jeff. And we investigated and found that he had to give half of his money to his ex-wife on his second divorce. And then we investigated Mark Zuckerberg and found that he had suddenly sold his Facebook shares. And then we went to Ivanka Trump and we asked for her financial records. And we found that she had purchased a Russian assault rifle about 3 weeks ago. And on further investigation, we found about others. Shravya.
Okay,
Yes, yes, I'll go ahead.
go ahead.
So during my further investigation, I asked about financial records of Jeff Bezos, but there was nothing suspicious as such. So he parted with his wife, giving compensation amount of rupees, 180 billion dollars. And later we investigated about Ivanka Trump's Russian assault rifle cost. So it costed around 250 billion dollars, and the reason is not known yet. So later we were more suspicious and we asked about Elon Musk's activities near Facebook office. So we came to know that to Mark Zuckerberg's account there was wire transfer of rupees 250 million dollar from Tesla and SpaceX companies, but Elon Musk's location is not yet known. And so later we were more suspicious and not much clear about this topic. So later we thought to investigate Gwen Shotwell, and there we found out that Gwen Shotwell and Ivanka Trump had close to 20 meetings, and our concrete proof was they even discussed about financing and even about accounts, even about attacks as well. So this made us more suspicious about Ivanka Trump and Gwen Shotwell.
Okay, I see that's what you conclude from your report, but in specific in your transcripts, I see you've interrogated. First, you started with Zuckerberg, then you went with Musk. Okay, so from Zuckerberg, what did you get?
Yeah, so first when I investigated Mark Zuckerberg, so I got to know that like he's not involved. He was told to do such activities by Ivanka Trump. So there was wire transfer of such huge amount. It was from Tesla and SpaceX. So the president of SpaceX is Gwen Shotwell, and Gwen Shotwell and Ivanka Trump had close meetings and they discussed about attacks as well. So that is what Mark Zuckerberg, yes, so that is what Mark Zuckerberg told, that there was wire transfer and Ivanka Trump ordered them to do so. So when the reports of toolkits were spread using his platform,
Then
he suffered a huge loss. So that is why.
he sold his shares, Facebook
Yeah.
shares so suddenly.
Yes.
And
Yes.
even Ivanka Trump like bought a assault rifle, Russian assault rifle, for about 250 million dollars. So all of this was quite suspicious about Ivanka Trump and Gwen Shotwell.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's what you got from Zuckerberg. Then when you
Gwen Shotwell.
interrogated Elon Musk, what did you get?
Yes, when we investigated Elon Musk, actually, we thought he's closely associated with this attack. But later, we even found that even that was ordered by Ivanka Trump. So we found that he's not suspicious. So here our main suspects are Gwen Shotwell
Ivanka
and
Trump.
Ivanka Trump.
Because like she was also heartbroken after her father Donald Trump lost the
Elections.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool, guys. I see that. So to conclude, my mute. Okay, now to conclude, uh, tell me who did it, why did they do it, and how did they plan to do it?
Shall I go ahead? Okay, so according to me, Ivanka Trump did it, and even
But who
Gwen
helped her?
Shotwell.
Who was helping
Yeah,
her?
Gwen Shotwell helped
Gwen
us. So
Shotwell.
even he was a part of that attack. Ivanka was heartbroken after her dad lost the election, so she planned to do it. It's even clear that she purchased Russian assault rifle costing $250 billion. So she's our main suspect, and even she discussed about attack as well with Gwen Shotwell. And so, like, yeah, that's it. So through all
Okay.
this, we can make out
We
that Ivanka
suspect
Trump is our.
Ivanka Trump and Gwen Shotwell as the main suspects to this attack of 11/9.
Okay, guys. But do you think Mark Zuckerberg did anything wrong?
No, by like on his platform, for they were provoked to start the riots against the U.S. So we don't find Mark Zuckerberg as any of the like into any of these.
Okay, guys. Cool. Thank you. Very good effort. We'll let you know,
Yes.
guys. We'll let you know what happens.
Should we join again the meeting or?
I think we'll let you know on the
Yeah,
WhatsApp group.
sure. Thank you so much.
We'll let you know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Excuse me, sir, are we audible?
Yes, you're audible. Please turn on your videos too.
Hello, sir.
No, you sang right at personality.
Yes. Yes.
Never be enough by. The Greatest Showman.
Yes.
Love that song. Okay. So wait. Okay, guys. So we got one report and one interrogation transcript. So can you tell me what do you think? Wait, there's a team four in the meeting. Team four, please leave. You can go next. I'll make sure you go next. Team four. Wait, text on the WhatsApp group. No. Then they can't join back. They'll get blocked. No, they'll get blocked. You just tell the WhatsApp group is on that. Info. WhatsApp group. You can go next.
Team one, we apologize for the delay.
It's okay.
Okay, thank you. Team four's left. So you can start. Okay, guys. So tell me, give me a narration of events. What do you think actually happened from the investigations you conducted?
Okay. So the war happened between US and Wadia, right? After the war, Elon Musk and his accomplices realized that Wadia is rich in resources and utility that SpaceX requires. And they're also rich, I'm not stating it first, so they're also rich in nuclear power. So they have a lot of nuclear power plants. Now, because at the end of the day, personal gain is what matters. So Elon Musk wanted SpaceX to have a port there. So he built, he got in touch with Wadian government and he built a port there, following which, so it was a give and take relationship. Maybe the Wadian government were promised, resources or development, spatial development and automobile development from Elon Musk and his companies in return for the spaceport being in Wadia. And Wadian government only charged 2% tax for this for Elon Musk. Now, when the new presidential elect was coming into rule, Wadian government did not like this because that means they would lose all the connections they had with Elon Musk, his accomplices, the high state personals that Elon Musk had appointed in US, the superpower nation. So that Wadian government and Elon Musk did not want to happen. That means it's a loss for both the parties. Then what will happen? At sideways, we also realized that Ivanka Trump, she was very upset with the fact that a new government was coming into power, because that means that all that her father had done and bought till date would go for a toss. Because Pete Buttigieg and Tom Cruise had said in their vote that they would stop all the peace treaties that's going to happen in the Middle Eastern countries. They would start, they would stop all the canal connections, the oil trade and pipe barrier happening from other countries. So that means basically what and all Donald Trump had done, they wanted to undo it. So Ivanka Trump had no memory of her father except for all the deeds that he had done for the country. So Ivanka Trump was already very upset by the fact that her father was no more because of this election. He got a heart attack and he's no more because of this election. Now, Ivanka Trump is in good contacts with Omar bin Laden, Prince of Saudi. So all the Middle Eastern countries, so when we had given the order, it was specified nothing out of the ordinary was found. So something was there. Maybe it was, even if it is ordinary or not, there was something there. So Ivanka Trump had this connection with Omar bin Laden, and Omar bin Laden's friend had this big gun making company. So when we found out the transaction details, credit card statements, we realized that Ivanka Trump had actually bought this company. And then we further investigated, we found that the owner of the company was actually Omar bin Laden's friend. Now, When Omar bin Laden's late father Osama bin Laden, when he was alive, he used to reside in Wadian government. That was where he used to get his comfort. I mean, safe space and shelter. So that was where he was staying. So Omar bin Laden was forever indebted to the Wadian government.
Okay.
Now, when they came to know, when Omar bin Laden and Wadian government had an exchange of conversations about this, they came to know that enemies of enemies becomes friends.
Okay.
So all of them had one ulterior motive, that was to demote whoever is about to come and then just stop the new presidents from taking their positions. They just wanted to stop the change of power. This is where Ivanka Trump contacted Gwen. Now because there, like I said earlier, nuclear power is really good in Vadia, and they can actually build nuclear weapons that can cause catastrophic effect.
Okay.
Now, this Ivanka Trump paid Gwen money so that they can set up a port or build up an ammunition factory with the help of the nuclear resources that they have in Vadia. So, Kripa, you can take over from there.
So Gwen had released statements when we interrogated Gwen. She released statements stating that she had received funds from Ivanka Trump, and those funds were mainly used for the accumulation of guns and other explosives. So right now, what we have come into conclusion from all this is Ivanka Trump is one of our prime suspects, but she is not in this alone. She is being funded by one of the most extreme in political power, the ex-president of the United States, Elon Musk himself, and with further further support from his president of SpaceX, Gwen Shotwell. So all these three are working together in order to prove, they are working together so that the transfer of power will be hard and it wouldn't happen. That was their plan, so that they would like all the contacts that they had wouldn't be lost, and they would still. Ivanka's final goal was that a legacy of her father should continue.
Okay. And I see that's what you infer from your report. But with regards to the interrogation transcripts, what exactly did you find?
Okay, so what we found out was that there was contradiction of statements amongst the people itself, but they had confessed that the other person, they had proof, and they had confessed the other person had actually done it. But the main thing they were doing here is blame game. They were shifting the game. They were shifting the blame because they thought that they are very well-known, renowned persons of the society, so nobody would blame them if they knew. So while we interrogated, what we found out was there is a connection. We are able to form a root out of everybody story, but it's just they're doing blame game. They have accepted, they've taken the money and all, but they're telling it for other purposes.
Okay, guys. And so just to conclude, tell me, who do you think did it? How did they plan to do it? And why did they do it? Just in conclusion, in 2 sentences each.
So we think Ivanka Trump is the main role here, but she's doing with this with her accomplices Elon Musk and Gwen with the help of Guardian government. That they're doing it, and what they're planning to do is they are planning to collect all the ammunition. Since nobody would ever doubt them, nobody would ever doubt these people. They would gel along well in the society. So they would send their high personals or spies to fix this ammunition things in the White House and the nuclear weapons below the ground and everything.
Okay.
They would send their spies and personals. So we believe Ivanka Trump, along with Gwen and Elon Musk, plays a huge role in this catastrophic event that's going to happen tomorrow in
Thank you so
2020.
much, guys. Good effort. We'll let you know what happens. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Team 7 or Team 4, please unmute yourself and turn on your videos.
Hello, sir. Team 4 here.
Yes, you can unmute yourselves and turn your videos.
Or Team 4, could you
Take the ID. Right there. Guys, did you send in a transcript?
We
Yes,
sent both
we have sent.
together.
Uh, oh, this has both. Okay, yeah, cool. It has both. One file, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. So tell me what exactly you think happened.
So what we think happened is Jeff Bezos is the guy who's smuggled those guns which we found in Ivanka Trump's home. So what we think is he's the culprit who's trying to frame Ivanka Trump.
Okay, so like, what investigation did you do to come to that conclusion?
We sent orders like search warrant on Tom Cruise and another one.
And what did you get when you when you interrogated? I think you've interrogated Shotwell and Bezos. When Shotwell, Bezos, and Kirkon, what did you get when you did that? Those three.
We didn't get any information regarding the actual attack. We just found out that Elon Musk was making them travel around the world. That's what we
Okay.
found out.
Cool. And like, just to conclude, what would you say? Like, who did it? Like, who do you think did it? Who helped them do it? Uh, who? Why did they do it? And how did they plan to do it? Just explain that.
Okay, so according to us, our culprit is Elon Musk. The reason is that he has to hold on to his president post, and there's a lot of benefits if he can hold on to his president post. That is one thing. Omar bin Laden has helped them in smuggling guns, and they've tried making Ivanka Trump as a culprit here.
Okay. Cool, guys. Good effort. Thank you. We'll let you know what happens.
Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you.
Hey guys, just unmute and you can put on your camera. Is your teammate here?
Yeah, just give us a second. I'll just change my name.
Cool. I mean, it can be this man. It's not really that. Really? Oh, yeah, no, no. I asked him to resend this. Take it with you, no? Okay. Hey, guys, did you send me a transcript?
Yeah, we did. We sent the report and we sent the transcript as well.
Oh, okay, okay. I see it. Never mind. I just saw it. Okay, guys. So, what do you think exactly happened?
Okay, so basically, based on the evidence that we got from the orders, we think that Elon Musk wants to sabotage the swearing-in ceremony, and he blackmails his employees, the head of Tesla and the head of SpaceX, to cooperate with him and to plan the attack. Um, so the heads of SpaceX and Tesla approach Ivanka Trump, and Ivanka Trump helps them finance the attack. They also pay and approach Mark Zuckerberg to use his platform Facebook to spread misinformation and dissent. Uh,
So Omar bin Laden was close to Pete and Tom, right? So that is like before the whole thing.
Yeah, we think that that's not. We don't think that's relevant.
It's not relevant to the
the
case, but
attack.
it's something we have. It's
Yeah.
totally not important.
Okay,
But
guys.
yeah.
So, okay, then tell me from your the transcripts you did, the interrogations you did, what did you gain from it?
Yeah. So basically, we yeah. So basically, we interrogated Zachary Kirkin first. Um, so we asked him about the big event that he and Gwynne Shotwell were referring to in their communications with Elon Musk, and Zachary Kirkin refused to respond to any of our questions. Um, Whereas when we interrogated Gwynne Shotwell, we asked her the same questions. We asked her about the big event that she referred to. We told her that she had proof that, sorry, that we had proof that she and Zachary Kirkin are involved with Ivanka Trump in planning and financing the attack. And we offered both Gwynne Shotwell and Zachary Kirkin a reduced sentence if either one of them uh, talked about it. Finally, we were able to convince Gwynne Shotwell to talk, and she told us that Elon Musk blackmailed both Gwynne Shotwell and Zachary into cooperating with him. And he said that, and it appeared that he was threatening their families, although they did not explicitly say that.
Okay, guys. Okay, so in conclusion, just tell me who do you think did it, why did they do it, and how did they plan to do it?
Okay, so in conclusion, we believe that Elon Musk had motive to plan the entire thing, because he wanted to sabotage the swearing-in ceremony of Pete Buttigieg. Um, so yeah, basically, we think that Elon Musk is that basically he planned everything, and he blackmails his employees into working with Ivanka Trump. His employees and Ivanka Trump plan and finance the entire attack. They use Mark Zuckerberg's platform, Facebook, to spread dissent and to actually organize the uh, uh, people necessary to launch the attack. And we also believe that um, Zachary, the head of Tesla, had received a payment from Ivanka Trump, and through Tesla had supplied Ivanka Trump's organization with firearms and ammunition, which would be used in the attack on the Capitol.
Okay, guys. So thank you. Good effort. Like the stuff. All the best. We'll let you know what happens in a while.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Team 9 came, started.
I'm sorry, we couldn't hear you.
Okay, Team 9, you're there, right? Open the door.
Yes, we are here.
Okay. Right there. Okay, to confirm, you sent one report and 2 transcripts, right?
Yes. One report with 5 orders.
Okay,
And 2 transcripts. One file with 5. Yeah.
2 transcripts. Okay,
Yeah, 2
okay.
transcripts.
Okay, guys, you put your videos on if you can. Okay, guys, so what exactly do you think happened? What is your narration of the events?
Yeah. Okay, so we think we got an information that Pete has been in contact with Omar bin Laden. So we have confirmed that he was indirectly or directly part of the protests and funding the protests and all of that. And also we confirm that he is the one who provided the information and resources for the toolkit, which helped to incite violence in the state. And we think that Pete is doing all of this to frame Elon Musk, especially Elon Musk, so that they can get rid of an opposition. And also, while we interrogated Elon Musk, we got to know that he has certain information about Pete, which Pete doesn't want it to come out. So
and maybe that's why he wants Elon Musk to completely get out of his way.
He wants to defame him and completely overthrow the government and enter office with full power and without a strong opposition. He considers Elon Musk a very strong opposition.
Okay, guys. So with respect to the interrogation transcripts, what exactly did you get from it? What did you infer?
So the two people who actually gave us information is Elon Musk and Tom Cruise. So Elon Musk told us, it's very obvious. If it was Elon Musk, it's like he's framing himself. It's such an obvious thing, and he wouldn't do that. He is the CEO of SpaceX and the ex-president. He would definitely have a better plan than just do everything and make it so obvious that it's him. So we are sure it's not Elon Musk. And another thing he told us is that he has a piece of information which Pete does not want exposed.
Okay.
So it gives us a very clear picture that Pete wants to get rid of Elon Musk. And now what Tom Cruise told us is he is a strong part of the Church of Scientology, and he's kind of bound to them. So under their instruction, he didn't want to do it, but as he's such a strong believer, he told us that Pete had suspicious behavior, and he has kept a defense system for himself on the 29th.
Okay.
So he's aware of the procedures that are going to take place on the 29th. So if he's aware of it completely, he has a hand in it, and he's doing it all for the purpose of defaming Elon Musk.
Okay, guys. So if you had, in conclusion, just tell me, who do you think did it? Who helped him or her? Why did they do it? And how did they plan to do it? Like in 3 sentences each, tops.
We are sure it's Pete. Why, as we said, it's to defame and overthrow Elon Musk completely, as he considers him as a very strong opposition. And as Elon Musk has certain information against Pete, he wants to get rid of Elon Musk completely. While we interrogated Elon Musk, he is not ready to share that piece of information. We don't know why, but as FBI, we couldn't force him any further. So that's why he wants to, why he's done all this. And we checked his call recordings and all of that, and the transactions, but there's nothing suspicious. So he has contacts like Omar bin Laden. We got that from the FBI.
Omar bin Laden is a very good friend, so we suspect that he would
have used him.
Yeah.
So obviously, if he did it by himself, if he did the calls, if he did the transactions, he smart guy and he knows the FBI will be on track. Okay, so we think, and we are pretty sure that he has used one of his contacts. If we know that he is in good contact with Omar bin Laden, he might have many other contacts as such to help him plan such an attack and go ahead with it.
Cool. Okay, guys. Thank you, guys. It was a good effort. I like the Church of Scientology twist. But yeah, we'll let you know what happens. And yeah, all the best, guys.
I'm sorry, we can't hear you.
Yeah,
You can't hear me. Okay, so I said that was a good effort, guys. I like the Church of Scientology twist. And so yeah, we'll let you know what happens. All the best.
Thank you so much. So can we leave?
Yes, you can leave.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dear participants, the scores are being tabulated. We'll be letting you know the teams that are selected at the earliest. Please to wait for the results. We have another round, which will be the final round for this year. I request all the participants to turn on their cameras. Team participants, I request you all to turn on your cameras. Pavit Patel, please rename yourself to Team 6. Sir Pavit Paul. Anna, please rename yourself to Team 1.
Yes, Tarun, on it.
So, dear participants, after a tedious round, it was really fantastic to have you all in our Sjpuc Equinox Fest. So now we are moving on to the last round. This last round is going to be a moot court event. For this round, only 2 teams are qualified. Don't lose hope. Don't lose your heart since you couldn't make through this round. Yeah, because all of you were good and it was really tiring task. It was it was a very difficult task to select the teams and pick up the top 2 for the finals. So with no further delay, I take the honor to announce the finalists for 11-9 in the Fest Equinox 2021. The first team that makes through the final is Team 1, Anna and Kripa.
Thank you, Tarun.
Turn on your camera. Show yourself to the audience. And the second team that gets into the finals of 11-9 of Equinox 2021 is Pavit Paul and Royson. Team 6, Pavit Paul and Royson from St. Joseph's Boys High School.
Thank you.
Turn on your camera. Turn on your camera, please. Team 6.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Team 6.
Thanks.
I request the rest of the participants to leave the meeting and do watch the Equinox celebrations going on live on our YouTube channel. Thank you. Team 1 and Team 6, please remain in the meeting. Team 9. Team 9, please leave the meeting. Kripa, please leave the meeting.
Kripa is Team 1.
Oh, sorry. Kripa, please rename yourself to Team 1.
You'll be explaining us how this event goes, right?
Yeah. The judge will be explaining it to you. Kripa, please rename yourself to Team 1. Thank you. Over to the judge.
Hey guys, so first off, congratulations on getting this far. It was very close. I mean, what separated Team 2 and Team 4 was 1 point. So it was close, but you guys edged it out. So now I'll tell you how the final round's going to work. So basically now what's going to happen is you guys are going to be put against each other, and you both of you are going to have to prove to me why your case or storyline is better than the others. So for this, you'll also be getting, you'll also be able to access the documents submitted by the other team. That will be posted on the WhatsApp group in about 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, we'll give you time, it's 4:07 now. We'll give you 10 minutes to go through it. And then, yeah, you'll have to, you'll be going head to head with each other. So this is how the format will be. So based on just by the number, team 1 comes before 6, so 1 goes first. So 1 will be allowed to present their storyline first. After they present it, team 6 will be able to raise objections to it and to what they object, like what was flawed in your storyline. Then after that, team 6 will in turn present their storyline, and then you will be able to raise objections at it, and the event ends like that. Throughout the course of it, so I will be objecting to stuff raised by both of you. So just give us 2 minutes. We'll also, guys, you guys are okay with us putting it on the WhatsApp group, or do you want us to like just email it to you guys?
The WhatsApp group would be better.
Yeah.
WhatsApp group would be
Okay.
WhatsApp group.
So
can we, while the time we discuss, can we just switch off our videos and talk on
switch
calls
off your
since all
videos
of
and
us?
get on calls, and we will start exactly. It's 4:08 now. 4:20 we start. Okay.
Wait, I have a doubt. So do we have to be on the Zoom call or can we leave?
No. Stay on the Zoom call. But you can talk on your phone or something, right?
Yeah, sure. We can do that.
Cool, guys. You can put off your videos. 4:20 on the dot.
Okay.
We expect team 1 to begin.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Participants, your time is up. I'll give it to the co-judge.
Guys, are you ready?
Yes, Judge, we're ready.
Yes, Judge.
Team 1, you can put on your cameras, everything. Yeah.
Or does Team 6 have to switch on the camera or?
Yeah, everyone has to keep their cameras on. Team 1?
There's also a doubt. We're basically supposed to criticize their theories, right? And defend us at the same time.
That's what. In the first 5 minutes where you speak, you're supposed to explain your storyline. Also, yeah, we have a time limit also. 5 minutes to explain yours.
Okay.
5 minutes for the other side's rebuttals.
Huh.
So basically, now team 1 can speak for 5 minutes. Then after, what's going to happen is you're going to have 5 minutes for your rebuttals. Then immediately after that, you're going to have 5 minutes for your speech about your storyline, and then they're going to have 5 minutes for rebuttals.
Okay, no problem.
Cool.
We want this all done in 20
Wait,
minutes.
for rebuttals, do we get to ask questions for 5 minutes and
No, exactly. Questions, you state, just point out the flaws directly.
I got it.
Without trying to pose them a question. Did you fully understand?
Yeah.
Could you repeat that again? My microphone wasn't connected.
Okay, so basically we have a time limit. You have 5 minutes to explain your storyline or case, after which the other side will get 5 minutes to criticize it or point out flaws in your investigation or interview. And then after that, they'll have 5 minutes. Immediately after that, they'll have 5 minutes after that to speak about why they'll explain their storyline. And then after 5 minutes, you will have 5 minutes to criticize what evidence or story or interrogation they've done. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Whenever you're ready, you can begin explaining yourself the story. So exactly when you're speaking it, you should tell who you think did it, why did they do it, and how did they plan to do it. That's the 3 elements which have to be clear when you speak in this 5 minutes. If you want to split time between both the participants, you can do that too.
Okay.
All the best, guys.
Thank you. We're ready to begin. Yeah. So we believe the main accused of our case is Ivanka Trump, along with the help of Elon Musk and Gwen Shotwell, with the help of Vadian government. So Ivanka Trump plays a major role in ensuring that the election doesn't happen. Let us tell you why we think our case is like really strong right here. According to the transcripts or according to the investigations that we found, Elon Musk had set up a spaceport in Vadia after the war, when he realized after the war that Vadia is actually rich in resources and utility, and they were pretty rich in nuclear, the resource nuclear as well, because they could build weapons or whatsoever out of that. Now what happened is Elon Musk needed personal gain. When he saw that the country was defeated either ways, he wanted personal gain. He wanted to set up a spaceport, and the best place for the spaceport to set up was Vadia, because it had the resources, it had the utility, it had everything that a spaceport requires. So both of them had quite good. They formed a good political connection, and in turn, since Elon Musk was the president at that time, he promised the Vadian government that they would get help from the superpower nation USA. Now, when the political powers changed, what happened is that the country would no longer, Vadian government would no longer be in close ties with the superpower nation USA, because Elon Musk would no longer be the president. Now, since Elon Musk was the president, all the highly elected personals were his friends, or the ones that he elected. So that would technically mean they were the friends of the Vadian government or Aladdin himself. Now, likewise, in another part of the country, what we learned is that Ivanka Trump, when she knew that whatever plans her father had done, in fact, Elon Musk what Elon Musk was going in terms with Donald Trump's plans. Now, what will happen is that when Pete Buttigieg and Tom Cruise had pledged, they had very specifically stated they would open the canals and of the pipeline barriers and the oil trade, which in fact they closed. Donald Trump had closed. Also, Pete Buttigieg said that they would stop all sort of peace treaties formed in Saudi Arabia's and Middle Eastern countries that Donald Trump had started. But Elon Musk was going with Donald Trump hand in hand, ensuring that it stays the way it is to ensure peace. But when Ivanka Trump realized that this wasn't fair, and her dad's legacy, her dad actually died of heart attack because of these elections. Now, her dad's legacy that she had pulled all the way to here is just going to go with a snap of finger. She couldn't tolerate that. She was in good connections with Middle Eastern country, out of which Saudi was one region. Omar bin Laden was one of her close associate, and we found out that she purchased this Kalashnikov gun making and ammunition making company, which was actually Omar bin Laden's friends. Now, what happens is Omar bin Laden's father, Osama bin Laden, was used to stay secretly or hiding in Wadian government. So Omar bin Laden was forever indebted to Wadian government. So, like they said, since both the parties had an ulterior motive, which was to demote the newly presidents and to stop that these elections happen, they started coming together and plotting and planning against this scheme. Now, they wanted to start this catastrophic effect. Ivanka Trump paid Gwen Shotwell money to set up nuclear weapons from Wadia so that that can be planted in the White House, and the White House would be demolished before, or whatever happens, a catastrophic event will happen on the day of the inauguration. So Gwen Shotwell, Ivanka Trump, Elon Musk, and the Wadian government is our prime suspect. Because when we interviewed Mark Zuckerberg, we found out that he was completely innocent. Facebook, even though he had showed shares to Facebook, what happened was, Facebook is a wide open platform. Anybody can put up any news, like how we learned with Greta Thunberg. So anybody can put up any news. So Mark Zuckerberg is not in rule of who puts up what on Facebook platform, but he deleted it immediately. That we can understand. So our prime suspect is Ivanka Trump, along with her associates, Elon Musk, Wadian government, and Gwen Shotwell. With this, we present our case.
Thank you, Team 1. Team 6, the floor is yours for rebuttals.
Okay, I'd like to point out that the story is well made and all, but we've pointed a bunch of flaws, and here are a few of them. First things first, you said that Elon Musk was trying to maintain diplomatic and political relations with a country that he just went at war with. And not only that, a major country, after being at war, immediately after a war, you're telling me would allow large corporates to undertake large projects like spaceport in a country where its originating country is in a country like US. You're telling me something like that would ever happen?
Okay, wait. After he continues, do you know where Wadia is? It's in North Africa, and US is having abundant resources. Why would he go to North Africa for resources, dude?
See,
And
SpaceX,
yeah.
when what they realized is Wadian government had a lot of untapped potential and untapped resources that Elon Musk could take care of. See, necessarily Elon Musk just fought the war, and it is mentioned in your transcript itself that he faced public humiliation from US.
Please stop giving the rebuttals. So, Team 1, you cannot reply to. So, you have 5 minutes for rebuttals after they speak.
Yeah, so could we be given a bit extra also? Yeah, and furthermore, we'd also like to, about what she just pointed out, if you think about the places resource-wise, there are tons of places which have good resources. And I'm pretty sure Elon Musk wouldn't invest his resources in a country that he just went at war with as the president of a nation. And so you're...
Exactly.
Yeah.
And North America.
Think about it logically. A country like Wadia just went at war with US. Why would they even think of accepting a company like Tesla to even start any even tiny project. You're telling me they started one of their biggest space projects in Vadia. That's one of my biggest objections. Then furthermore, in one of your other points, in one of your documents, you mentioned about how Elon Musk, in the transcripts of Ivanka Trump, Elon Musk had requested my financial aid. I don't know the exact usage of my resource, but I gave it with the objective of helping our country's leader. So you're telling me anybody would just give a lot of money to the prime minister if they just asked him for money? That's not how it works. Only if somebody wants something in return, they give you money. They don't give you money without any cause. So the reason behind Ivanka Trump giving money was not explained at all. Royston will explain the next point.
Okay, see, and in one of your, I read in one of your order six, it says you have asked for the request for the ties between Ivanka Trump and Middle East, and they've said there's no ties at all. And then in the conclusion, you've written Ivanka Trump had a lot of ties with Middle East. You're saying, you're saying Trump has a relationship with Middle East. Okay, do you know that Trump actually had an attack on Iran? He hates the Iran the most. Why? And you're saying he has friendly relationships with Iran. Okay. Secondly, like on going to Pavit's point, Vadia just had a war. It lost all its resources, and it's North Africa, bro. North Africa has resources of aluminum, gold. They don't even have enough water. SpaceX portals require natural gas and all those, which have there's nothing in Vadia at all. How can you expect? Why would he go to that? America's highest resources is there.
Okay, yeah. Also, I'd like to point out another flaw in your in the transcript of Ivanka. It says as a reason to justify herself, it was given saying purchased for self-defense. This is totally unjustifiable because weapons of destruction or defense equipments cannot be purchased under the law except with prior government approval. So even when you're creating an excuse for her buying such weapons, next time make sure that there's something other than self-defense of women.
Okay.
Any other points?
Yeah, once again, yeah. You said Ivanka had told Shortwell for a nuclear weapon. Do you know how much does a nuclear weapon cost? It costs in trillions. And according to the bank transaction, the maximum amount is 250 million. Okay, so it is like almost impossible to have even a nuclear weapon.
Nuclear weapons. Exactly, worth trillions of dollars.
You said 8.25 billion was given to the Middle East as a donation. In Ivanka's transaction, there's no amount like that itself. From where did she give? Why is it not in the transactions
ever having happened?
You're saying Omar and Ivanka are friends. Where's the proof of the ties? I can just say I'm friends with Elon Musk. Does that mean I am friends with him? There's no form of relation.
Also another one, you mentioned about how Kalashnikov and Omar bin Laden was friends. Was there any proof of any ties between the two of them?
They're Russian and they're Iraq, bro.
Can you repeat?
Any ties between Omar bin Laden and Kalashnikov?
Yeah, bro, it's Russian and Iraq. They're like enemies. Why would they even collude? Why would they be together? Not collude.
Furthermore, your theory for Omar bin Laden being friends with Kalashnikov is, his father was his friend, so he has to be his friend. Is that how it works?
No, I didn't tell that.
That's what you said. You said because
everything's being noted. Please don't interrupt.
It was mentioned over here saying Omar bin Laden, that is the son of Osama bin Laden, who had good ties with Kalashnikov. Again, an assumption. You're saying just because of that he has to be friends. That is not proof of anything. Roshan, any other?
One more thing. Yeah, in all your transactions, there's no proof that why they are friends, dude. I'm not friends. I mean, why their relation. See, the people who are like combining as who are being as like together, like to attack against each other. They're like totally two different.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just.
Your time's up.
Can we just finish off with one thing?
I'm sorry, your time's up.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Now, can we rebuttal to them or they'll start talking?
No, they say their side of the story first, then you rebut to whatever they say and to reply to what they said right now.
So they reply to what we said right now, right?
No. You explain your case, and after that they'll get 5 minutes to rebut to whatever you pose to them, and they will just raise questions.
Okay. We will begin explaining our side of the story.
Pavit, you can start. I will help you.
Roshan, you. Okay. Okay.
You can start.
Yeah, I'll start. Okay. Well, in that case, we start off by saying that all of us know about what happened in the year 2016, where basically Trump has been where Donald Trump was accused of having tampered with the electoral poll results, right? So what we are trying to say is Ivanka Trump was one of them who were involved in that. And out of the people who knew about this was Elon Musk. This is the leverage that Elon Musk had on Ivanka Trump. So basically, Elon Musk wanted Ivanka Trump's financial support because it was just a time after a war which they lost humiliatingly. So the American citizens don't like him at all. And because of this and obviously other reasons, the prices of his stocks have dropped, of his companies have dropped, because of which he's financially weak, and all of the money that he not all of it, quite a substantial amount of the money that he had was spent upon building rockets for SpaceX to go to his Mars expedition, as he's been saying in the current years, right?
So he has no financial backup at all. So and right now, currently, Ivanka is the world's richest woman. Okay, so what one, she's the richest woman. He has the resources. Second, he has the leverage over her. So what he does is he goes to Ivanka Trump and he says, you are going to help me with financial support." And not one reason being I have the leverage, and second is fulfilling Ivanka's lifelong dream. She wants to become the president. So he told the next presidential election, I will support you to become the president. And why Elon Musk is doing anything to become the president is because it's his last running year. In US, only 2 years, president can run only for 2 years. So yeah, so what happens? Yeah, so he goes for Ivanka to ask for financial support. And then when they
So basically, what we're saying is Ivanka provides him with financial support, and this also not only gets him financial support, this gets him financial support in a way that it doesn't trace back to him. So yeah, and this basically.
But one of his Elon Musk had gone to his two companies, his most valuable companies, SpaceX and Tesla, and he told he obviously has to share his idea with the both of his heads, and when he offers them money and tells them the idea of how he's going to win the elections, because he knows he's not going to win because doesn't have support of America or the electoral college, because the focus also is against him. So he says that we are going to rig the electoral college. That is how they're rigging is using Facebook after the backlash, it lost all his shares, so they're selling it. It's on the market. Elon Musk uses Ivanka Trump's finances and buys majority of the shares, so now he has control of Facebook too. And but when he pitches this,
also we mentioned that the both the CEOs of both of his companies, after he explained his plan to the both of them, one of them rejected, being Zachary. And Zachary, because he rejected it, Elon Musk obviously wouldn't allow somebody. He had to basically cut all loose ends, and he couldn't let anybody survive who could be a whistleblower, right? So he had to take care of him by abducting him. This explains the $10 million transactions that was that came out of Elon Musk's bank statements. And furthermore,
he had promised the money to each 250 million. That's why Shortwell has 250 million
from an untraceable account.
Yeah.
But all of this kept in mind. Then furthermore, after all of this, Facebook finally they got to hack and change and manipulate the results.
Yet they lost, but he had to do something.
And they won. But again, at the SCOTUS,
they were proven guilty, and they were like got down from the position. But Elon Musk had to do anything to win. So he, with Ivanka Trump, organized, told her that you have to organize an attack on the Capitol, due to which the current election results go nullified. So he has another chance to stand for the position.
So hence he forced Ivanka Trump by extortion to acquire Russian assault rifle manufacturer Kalashnikov, and which explains the 2,500 guns and 400,000 bullets that were found across the Trump various Trump organization properties. This was used to plan the Capitol Hill attack in hopes that it would nullify the effect of the elections. And in the attack, they were hoping that it would also end the lives of a few electoral college members, which would then again support them in demanding for a re-election, in which they would have higher chances of winning. So these are all the reasons why we believe Elon Musk is the prime suspect, under which he extorted and used Ivanka Trump and one of his other
whoever goes against him is being abducted.
Okay, thank you guys. Team 1, are you ready with your rebuttals?
We have some time. Is there any time that we can talk about it?
Yes, you have 5 minutes now to speak your rebuttal.
I mean, like me and my other team member.
No, I'm sorry, we can't do that.
Okay, so according to what we think, like we are going to start with what they said, like a rebuttal itself. Number one thing, what you shared in your transcript, the conversation that Elon Musk had with Ivanka. The first error itself is that you told you and your old man will be behind jail. Old man was dead long back ago. So yeah, they actually told that in the meeting. And then we're just supposed to find flaws with what you've written. Second thing is that the place where you told that why would SpaceX be set up in Wadia? We are giving a rebuttal to that. Is that
Why are you answering our rebuttals in your
Dude,
just
no,
asked.
don't interrupt the speaker.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
team. Go ahead.
yeah. So what we are telling is the very fact that investigation actually showed that there was a spaceport set up in Vadia. That is because of the connections, and like how you said is see. Ivanka Trump, like you said, is the world's richest woman. I don't think that there is any valuable essence or proof to which she would cave in to Elon Musk saying that, oh, okay, you'll make me next president, so I will support you. I don't think that there is any solid proof for that because um, she didn't. There was I'm sorry, there was no such strong proof or evidence where she caves in because there's no chance of that happening because she's one of the most powerful and strongest women. And I don't think she would do something very petty as to rig the elections of Donald Trump. And I don't think there's any solid proof to that. Now, if I'm taking each point by point, now to what you told about how Omar bin Laden and Ivanka Trump had any relationship at all. It was mentioned in last year's paper how UAE and Saudi Arabia had donated $100 billion to the Ivanka fund. So Omar bin Laden is basically from Saudi, and she has a good relationship with him. So what we are telling is that. It is basically not possible where Elon Musk can just blackmail Ivanka Trump to saying that you would I would leak out this information on you because I don't think she would do something very petty, and that too to a wide open platform like Facebook. I don't think that she would share it or ask Facebook to rig the electoral votes. I think so. That's how we figured that out with our basic flaw is that it's basically not possible.
Thank you, team one and team six. Just give us 2 minutes now. Me and the co-judge will just consider it, and we'll be back with the final result in 2 minutes.
Can we have a rebuttal to what she said?
No.
We can't defend ourselves.
No.
She got to defend all the
We got to defend ourselves.
All points into consideration, so there's no need to.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Spence, please turn on your camera. We have a group photograph right now. Mahalakshmi ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, Tarun.
Yeah, ma'am. Please take the photo.
I think even other two participants should switch on their camera.
Yes, my teammate is just coming. 1 second.
Yeah. Team 6, one more participant.
Royson.
Team one as well.
Yeah.
Ma'am, she lost her net. It's not delivering.
No problem. We'll wait for a few minutes. I think she's back.
Yeah, Kripa, turn on your video. Kripa, turn on your video. Ma'am.
Kindly focus yourself. What about the judge, Tarun?
Yeah, ma'am, the judge will join.
Once again, I'll
Yes.
give you the count. Hold on. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
The participants, as we have come to the end of today's round, today's event, 11-9, I take the pleasure to announce before announcing the result, I would like to thank our judge, Rahul James, for being with us as a wonderful judge throughout the event on both day 1 and day 2. I also take this opportunity to thank Reverend Father Principal, Vice Principal, Campus Minister, Student Council Governor Wahidunisa Ma'am, our Cultural Coordinator Smita Ma'am, and the event coordinator, Dr. Christopher Sir, for providing us this wonderful opportunity to have the event 11. No further delays. Second place goes to St. Clarence, Hannah and Kripa. Please turn on your video, Hannah, Kripa. And the first place goes to St. Joseph's Boys High School ISC, Pavit, Paul and Roydson. Congratulations, winners.
Congratulations, guys. You did
Thank you.
really good. Like, we were spellbound.
You too.
Thank you.
The
Y'all
story
were
was
actually
awesome.
good. I really loved your story.
Plot.
You know,
It
the
was really
plot. Yeah,
creative.
it was really
Thank you.
good.
Thank you,
Yeah, thank
participants.
you.
Thank you,
Spot
Tarun.
on.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. You all may leave the meeting.
Thank you.
I'll end streaming. Yes, yes. Thank you.